welcome to Fake Deep Thinking, just a group of friends sitting down talking about the world. Today we have with us Doc.
Yo.
John.
Yo.
And myself, Eugene. I love every time Doc says yo, it sounds like he's yodeling. Yo!
Yeah, I'm on top of a mountain just going, yo!
Alright, so we're going to start off the podcast, talk about some funny news, and that is Jake Paul snatching Floyd Mayweather's hat.
I ain't gonna lie, if Floyd Mayweather was from Brooklyn, that Jake Paul might have died that day.
He tried, dude.
Oh, man.
I got the videos lined up right here,
man.
dude. He tried. He was
wanted
mad.
him. And Jake Paul, I ain't gonna lie, they got the best of Jake. That boy had a black eye, bloody mouth.
Here, I'm about to play it at the moment. Can you see it, Doc?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, got your hat. What a child, dude.
No, they gonna get him. And they socked it to him too.
Is this before?
He said he was gonna take his ass. Mm-hmm.
Why did they meet though? Why is this happening?
No, see, this is my problem with the whole thing.
How did they meet? Exactly.
This is my problem with the whole thing. Mayweather's fighting Logan Paul. He's fighting Logan Paul. Jake Paul tried to take over the whole conference.
Oh, he showed up.
Yes, he was untying his shoe while he was speaking to his brother. He was really disrespectful to his brother, honestly speaking. As far as like...
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the other videos.
You're fine. So, like, he basically goes there grandstanding, trying to basically get a fight with Mayweather. But he hasn't even fought his brother. It was the press conference for his brother's fight with Mayweather.
Oh.
And Jake Paul just basically tries to immaturely steal the thunder. Like, he just can't stand it. Like, it needs to be about me. And that's where I kind of had a problem with it. He's even come out and spoken against Logan Paul fighting his Mayweather. He said, yeah, Logan Paul shouldn't be fighting Mayweather. That's a disgrace to
Jake
boxing.
came out and said that.
Yes. Then he shows up to the press conference. It's almost like they're not even like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie to you, for the longest time, I thought his pants were ripped, but that's just a style.
That's the style, but
really?
I love the.
It looks like it. It looks like he's either got like bell bottoms or he's wearing shin guards.
It's like cowboy tethered pants.
No, I thought the entourage were trying to get at him and his pants were ripped, but no, that's the style. I was wrong.
Jake's just mad, immature, and I feel like his face is done Botox because when he moves, it's only his face, only his mouth moves when he talks. Like, there's no actual emotion in Jake's face, ever.
Dude, look at all these people, bro. COVID's over. It's done.
For real. They're just all... Where's this clip?
So that's a threat. Mm-hmm.
There we go now. Big screen. Or it gets in the hallway. So pretty like, I completely agree with you. I think Jake's trying to steal the thunder because after this, if I was Mayweather, dude, fuck you, Logan. I want to fight your brother now. Like...
No, I'm going to fight both of y'all. I'm going to beat the shit out of both of y'all.
Fair.
I'm going to beat your brother.
Fair. Okay.
And I'm going to look at you.
Look at him. He's pissed. Look at Mayweather.
I'll kill you.
I'm a kill... Dude. Dude, he's pissed.
First off, you're not supposed to. You don't touch somebody like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know they both boxed. I thought it was just
Jake.
No.
Yeah.
Logan,
unfortunately,
I think it's just because he's the most like.
he boxed KSI and somebody else, but Logan is 0-2.
So that's why Jake's got a, I guess, ego about it.
But Logan Paul also has more followers than Jake. Like, he's more, because he has a podcast.
Logan's kind of done some things, and he's got the podcast.
He's got a podcast.
Like how did it was all Vine, right? Where's his
Both
blow
of them.
up?
Both of them are Vine and Disney.
Okay. Well, I remember we had our one podcast. I just edited the clip where we talked about a potential fight between Logan Paul and Mayweather. Looks like it's happening.
It's definitely happening.
Both the brothers are gonna get the smoke, dude.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Logan's actually jacked though, bro. I'm looking at pictures of it. Like, he actually looks like a boxer.
Mayweather's gonna destroy him, bro.
Dude. It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, it's
not gonna be good. Logan's not even a better boxer than Jake. Jake actually has some. I saw Jake pulling a fire truck the other day. Like, Jake has been taking it seriously. Logan has too much going on to take boxing that seriously.
He's doing it for the
I've never seen that guy fight, yeah.
He's lost both his fights.
He's just doing it for the clout.
Yeah, if he could lose to
spread his
a
name.
British YouTuber, he's probably gonna lose. To
Is that why Jake's like, I really want it?
Black
Like, I
British YouTuber.
actually
Yeah.
want it, and you're just fucking doing this for clout.
Exactly.
Yep.
So
This
that's why,
one's real
and
for
he's like,
me.
you got the fight. He's like, you got the fight that I want. I'm sure that's what it is. And when it comes to like,
Yeah, because if he fights Mayweather, even if he loses, like he gets some type of arguably respect, I guess.
And
Like
he
you were in the ring with one of the greats.
and Jake is a clout chaser. No matter what, Jake wants that clout, and he's upset that his brother's getting to fight.
Yeah, I think actually if he does fight Mayweather, he'll be taken a lot more seriously.
Yeah, he'll do.
Especially if he
whatever.
does well.
Exactly.
Do you think he'll do well?
Nope.
I don't know.
I think
don't-
got your hat.
Mayweather's
was the end
pretty,
of all of this, Gene.
Wait, what is this?
Pretty fast, man.
Leaked footage of Floyd versus Jake. Either this is old
Nah,
or
it's
this is
fake
not
as
it.
fuck.
Yeah, I was about to
Come
say.
on now.
That guy's too big. That's not freaking Floyd.
I mean, I can't see the cameraman. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
This is a
right.
joke.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. It's probably like a gym fight that people are just like,
This is how it's gonna
pretending to
go.
be that.
Dude, Mayweather's gonna. All right, I'm trying to tell you that I got your hat thing. Mayweather.
Well, I don't understand.
Mayweather stays in shape.
Why did he do
Mayweather
that?
stays in boxing shape.
I mean, I get that's within Jake's Paul
He's going
personality. I
to
just still don't
train
get it.
now.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Mayweather
just
is going
antagonizing, man. He
to
wants that
train.
fight.
It's not just boxing shape he's entering that ring with now. No, he's okay. How can I? But you know what? It may be to his advantage. Maybe it takes him off his
To Jake or Mayweather?
Jake and them. Maybe it takes him off.
It made him
game.
focus now. It
No,
put
but
him on his game.
I'm saying he may try and knock him out now. He maybe wasn't looking for a knockout before.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
One punch, man.
Because he doesn't got some power behind that punch, let's be honest.
That's it.
Like you just said, he was pulling a fire truck.
Come on now. So we hope.
I think he's just doing the same thing McGregor did, where he would just antagonize his opponent to the point that they would give in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the things he does mimics McGregor. Even his celebrations and stuff, they're stolen from McGregor.
I could see that. Except McGregor eventually hit a wall when he met Khabib.
He hit a wall when he got paid. That was the wall. That financial wall changed his life. That boy forgot so much money off Mayweather, and then he immediately hopped into that whiskey that he just sold for $55 million.
All right, let's transition away from this drama. I just wanted to do some laughs because it was just funny that Jake took his hat.
And got your hat.
And,
Then
he
he got it
even
tattooed.
said, "Got what?"
You ain't seen it?
Got your hat. He's
you
just
gotta
a
got your hat
little punk,
tattooed.
man.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, so this is breaking news?
I did not know, dude.
Breaking
He's such
news.
a child.
That's what I'm saying.
Getting a "Got Your Hat" tattoo. Let me see this. Can you see it, Doc?
Yeah, did he really do that?
He really look at this.
It's not his fight. It's not his fight, and he's doing all of this.
Wow.
Dude, that straight up looks like Entourage from HBO, man. Like your boys are just sitting there, just like, all right, we're gonna do it. Let's go
It's
for
another
it,
thing
Vince.
you're
Let's
doing
go.
now. Let's go.
Even I want to fight this guy.
No, yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Okay, let's get away from this because now he's annoying. This was funny at first. Now it's annoying.
That's why I was literally annoyed. I was like, huh? You're at your brother. All I could think about was from the brother's point of view. Like, what?
Why would you do this? This is what my event with Mayweather, blah blah blah, and you're
And my event is now almost it's over.
no one's talking about it anymore. Everyone's talking about you.
That's probably like their dynamic, man.
Yeah,
His
Logan's
brother
a
just
lot
gets
more
pissed.
calm.
He's like, dude, you always have to make it about yourself. Like this is always what happens, I'm sure, in their entire situation.
Yeah.
Those
Fucking
family
Zach and
fucking
Cody.
reunions are awkward, I bet.
All right, let's get to some funny news, similar to that one news we had with the Sonic game. So we got another boy, 4 years old, accidentally buying 2,600 worth of SpongeBob popsicles on Amazon. And then you got this adorable picture here of him standing on the box. Let me see if I can pull up the picture.
Bro, he did it, man.
Oh,
All of our
they-
dreams, and this boy went
They
for
cut
it.
it off. Where's it? Oh, they cut it off. But there's a picture of him standing on the actual boxes like a boss. Let's see if I can read this real quick. So that's one way to freeze a bank account. A 4-year-old cartoon fanatic from Brooklyn went a little overboard by buying nearly 3,000 worth of non-refundable SpongeBob SquarePants. Why is everything like this non-refundable?
Because they know.
It's probably because
right.
it melts, bro. What are they gonna do?
That's a
Mail
good
it
point.
back?
No, that's a very good point.
know.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a very good point. However, a graduate school friend of the little boy's mom told the the post, she set up a GoFundMe on Monday to help cover the chilling costs. I wonder how much they were able to refund themselves. According to the crowdfunding page, the truly adorable SpongeBob diehard named Noah managed to purchase $2.6K worth of popsicles. Is that what
Pelgangers?
popsicles?
Oh, I didn't even see the pop.
I have
butchering
no
it.
I
idea.
didn't even see the pop part. Pop Pelgang?
Yeah, I have no idea. Is it Paygangers?
Right here.
Paygangers?
Oh, is that an I, not an L?
Paygangers?
No, that's the L. Pelgangers.
Popelgangers.
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 Like the word doppelganger. We're retarded.
Oh, right.
That's all
It
that
is
happened.
Doppelgangers.
Well,
Yo,
Dude,
edit this whole
break
shit out.
confuses
Nah,
me.
it's
Edit
funny.
this
Everyone's
whole
laughing at
shit
us
out.
right now.
Hey,
These
don't
fucking
come
idiots.
for us.
From Amazon and had them
We
sent
tried
to
our
his
best.
auntie's house. In case you are wondering, that's 51 cases containing
You should just sell
918
'em.
pops. Right? 918 popsicles.
Anybody who donates gets a box donated. Sold. Or
Yep. A
something.
first-year master's degree candidate at the NYU Silver School of Social. Blah 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 blah. Oh, okay, someone did that. Blah blah blah. The predicament may seem adorable on its face, however, as Amazon will not refund the popsicles, Noah's mom, Jennifer Bryant, was feeling the freezer burn and thought she'd have to foot the bill herself. Yeah.
Damn, the puns in this article, bro.
It's a lot. And I like
Man,
how
fuck Jeff Bezos.
I like how look. See, also the last article we talked about, the 6-year-old racking up 16,000 mom's credit card. I wonder how often this happens.
A lot more often, just smaller amounts, hundreds, 500.
Probably a
Those
lot,
don't
man.
make it. $500 don't make it to the news. $700 might not make it to the news.
Once
You
you,
gotta
get
hit
them
them
thousands.
thousands,
uh,
Can't get no GoFundMe with $500.
let's see. Blah 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 blah. Something about GoFundMe. However, it seems that Noah's popsicle debt has already been more than paid off. Oh wow! As of Wednesday
Nice,
morning, kind-hearted donors have already contributed a whopping 5.700, eclipsing the fundraising goal of Wow! Turned a negative into a positive.
He's autistic.
He is? Where does it say that? Oh, who is living with autism spectrum. Oh, well, good for them.
Man, fuck
God bless
Amazon, bro.
For real.
Y'all don't have
Well,
a customer service department for this?
Something exact, right?
Come on, son.
Where a big order like this, you don't say, hold on. This seems like a child potentially might be tampering with this. Let's give a call to the owner or an email
Sometimes
to confirm
my
this.
bank will text me and
Wait,
say,
the boy has
did you just...
autism?
Yeah.
Sometimes my bank will text
wow.
me and say,
Yeah,
did you
her
buy a
son who is
smoothie?
living with autism spectrum disorder.
My bank will text me and say, did you get a smoothie from QT for $4.99? And if I don't reply, they're going to
Shut
lock
it
my
down.
shit.
Yep.
So I can just 2,600.
That does
in
confuse me. I wonder
popsicles.
who she banks with, because my bank will shut me down like at 700 a day. Like I have a limit. I know I can't go past it. So I don't expect them to be like, yeah, go for it. Spend $6,000. Like you're fine.
And then, like, does Jeff really need his $2,619, bro? Jeff said, nah, I gotta have it. I need it.
Every cent counts.
Every cent. That's the only way I'm gonna touch these
Yo,
trillions.
oh God, bubblegum for eyeballs. We need this.
We need this.
Dude, I would have. That's actually this right here.
Dude, that face, bro.
Yeah, it's so adorable.
Yeah, it's
He's
the
so
face of the
happy.
winner, man.
I really wanted them to record themselves, like do a video of them going through each popsicle to see how many eyes were fucked up and how many eyes were like perfect.
I would return all the fucked
Nah,
up eyes.
dude,
Because
It
those
was probably
popsicles are
hellish.
always messed up. They never come out how the picture says they look.
100%. And then
That is
black
true.
bubble
That is
gum
true. But
is never good.
if anybody's
bubble
gonna
gum.
find a perfect one, it's this kid.
100%.
I mean, look, you already did. Look at
Yeah,
that first
the option.
popsicle right there. That one already looks damn near perfect.
Yeah, but I just hate the fact that they have black eyeball gumballs. Like, black gumballs are not good tasting.
They taste like regular old gumballs.
No, they
They're
do
just,
not.
I mean, it's been a while since
I don't know what it
remember them
is,
ever
but
tasting funny
gumballs
to
have a
me.
mental thing on me where
Yo, for
like,
real,
like
I
green
actually,
ones taste.
Don's got a point, man. They go bad really fast. I don't know if it's because they're on the ice cream and they get cold or something like that, but like that gum only lasts for like.
And it's
5
like the
minutes,
cheapest.
and
Yeah,
after
it's
that,
the
you gotta spit it
cheapest
out.
gum.
Do you taste the dye or something? Because our friend Derek, like he actually takes. I think it's the color purple, like the purple
Purple
dye.
is
He actually
different.
tastes it, and he cannot.
I can't
stand
stand
it.
that shit. I'm telling you, dude. The color purple dye.
Like he
black
literally
is
knows if this is purple. We've
Yes.
tested it, like anything, like a cupcake, a candy, anything. We blindfolded him. and, like,
100%.
tested. He every single time like this is purple. We were like,
No,
whoa! Every single
100%.
time it tripped us out.
I'm right there with him. That shit is fucking disgusting. I cannot stand black and frosting, icing. Oh my god!
If it's
I
black,
can,
you know.
black, purple. I can taste it. It's just mm-mm. So,
That's interesting.
yeah, they should have gave
Weird.
him.
Is
some-
it just like thicker? I know it messes up your teeth.
bitter.
but
It tastes bitter.
Huh.
It literally tastes bitter to me. I'm like, what is this? Ugh, I don't know. just dark purple. Like the only thing purple I can really eat is like purple Jolly Ranchers.
People
but that's
can
not
apparently
dye.
Damn,
taste
bro.
colors. I've seen videos of people like blindfolded and they hand them like I think it was M&Ms and those colored M&Ms with the dye around them. They can tell them like this is a blue M&M you gave me, and something else. Oh, this is a yellow M&M you gave me. It's like they can. Some people can actually taste color. It's
I'm telling
weird.
you. Ugh.
Wild.
So
Man,
you're
hate
telling me
going
that
to
all
our
the
high school
gumballs
then,
are the
John.
same
All
flavor?
our high school colors are black and silver, so all the cakes and stuff were black.
Hey, my high school colors were black, silver, and white and
I was
purple.
about to say purple. Yeah.
So yeah, it was just everything I didn't want. But I didn't.
It was
I'm not a.
It was
I'm not a big fan of
everything I
cake.
didn't want.
But I'm not a fan of cake. So, well, not frosted cake. I like plain cake.
So give me a second to pull this one up. This one's kind of, I think, kind of funny.
You say funny, the first thing you type into the search bar. is
Yeah, I'm about to
funny.
say what?
It's because the thing she was, it ties back to a conversation we had before. That's why.
Breeding.
Oh yeah.
Oh, berates.
I want to find the video though. Hopefully this is the video right here. I don't want to comment on the article. So I want to comment on the video and have a discussion because there's something she says in the actual video and the discussion with the student that goes back to a conversation or someone we know that said something similar, and I want to talk about that sentiment specifically. So let me pause this, turn up the volume.
Yeah, I saw this on the news,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
I'm
let me
already
give you a
gonna
quick-
tell you. I don't like when I'm talking to somebody about something serious and they smile.
So
Like that smugness. I just hate smug. Is she smug? Is she gonna come across smug?
yeah, she is.
I can tell.
She's a college professor.
I can tell
with,
she was
like,
gonna be smug.
California
I didn't even know she was the professor.
So what do you expect? Anyway, so let me give a little backstory before we watch this clip. So, headline: California professor on leave after berating student for calling police heroes. And adjunct professor teaching her first ever course at a California college was placed on leave this week after she ripped a student during a class presentation because he said he regards police officers as heroes. The unidentified Cypress College educator was apparently triggered Wednesday during 19-year-old business major Braden Ellis' Zoom presentation on cancel culture in the U.S., in which he noted how even animated kid TV shows such as Paw Patrol have come under fire from unhinged cop haters, Fox News reports. A lot of police officers have committed an atrocious crimes, have gotten away with it, and have never been. And this is when it gets these are quotes now, so let's get to the video. But that's a little backstory right there. So here comes the video. Doc, let me know if you can hear it. If not, I'll put my headphones to the mic.
Is the actual video or
Yeah,
just
put your headphones to
the
the mic.
interview with the news? Okay.
You're saying police officers should be revered, viewed as heroes. They belong on TV shows with children. That's
I think they are heroes in a sense because they come to your need and they come and help you. What do we call
The position should be though.
someone who has a knife or a gun?
I wouldn't call the police.
Why wouldn't you call the police?
I don't trust them.
Ugh. So we're just talking about this video, correct?
Oh, that's not the video I wanted. It's
That's what I figured.
Dang it. Okay, maybe this is it right here.
Some extent, I'll say.
Okay, folks, we are.
Okay.
All right, so you brought up the police in your speech a few times. So what is your main concern? Since honestly, the whole reason police, it is systemic. The issue is systemic because the whole reason we have police departments in the first place. Where did it stem from? What's our history? Going back to what Jeremy was talking about. What does it stem from? It stems from people in the South
Slave patrol.
capture runaway slaves.
Maybe they shouldn't be heroes. Maybe they don't belong on a kid's show.
So
I disagree with
I disagree.
what Jeremy said about it because I think cops are heroes and they have to have a difficult job, but we have to have that
All of
fine
them?
life. Oh, I'd say a good majority of them. You have bad people.
And he's obviously a sensible, good dude. Like he's not.
Yet,
Well, wait.
a lot of police officers have committed atrocious
Goes from debating the
crimes and have
students to
gotten away
debating the
with it and
professor.
never been convicted of any of it.
And
And I
they
say
sh-
this as a person who has family members who are police officers.
yes.
Okay, now forget the argument. It's over. She just killed it right there. She has family members that are police officers.
Popular to say, but I do support our police, and we have bad people, and the people that do bad things should be brought to justice. I agree with that, but I think that say it again.
They haven't.
Well, I agree with you on that point of they should, right?
Okay, so what is your
And-
bottom line point? You're saying police officers should
So
be revered,
condescending.
viewed as heroes. They
I
belong
think
on
it's-
TV shows with children.
Yes, they actually
They
do.
are heroes in a sense because they come to your need and they come and help you, and they have problems just like every other business. But and we should fix that. But
It's
I
not
think
business.
they're heroes. Well, they're
I think
a
that's the
program.
problem. It's looking at it as a business because they're actually supposed to protect and serve the people,
They
not
do
kill
protect
them.
us. Who do we call when we're in trouble and someone has a knife or a gun? We
I
call
wouldn't
the
call
police. Why would
And
you
she
call
said that just
Yep.
mm,
She's being a bitch.
More
Who would
dangerous.
you call?
being smug, like
I'll
then
say
she
it. She's
just,
being a bitch.
like
I wouldn't call anybody.
you wouldn't call anybody.
I'm not gonna protect
No, it gets
you.
better. Wait, this is what I want to talk about. What she says next.
Would you have a gun on you, or who would you call?
It's my time to go.
It's my time to go. That's what I want to talk about.
I'm not going to do not.
Oh,
wow.
I know why you should. We did this
Yep.
now.
It's
Yep.
not popular for me to
Wait,
say
what did she say? I didn't hear it.
and people in here, but that's what I believe about the police.
Okay,
And,
thank you. I appreciate it.
thank you
Thank you very
guys
much.
for listening to my point. I appreciate it. Thanks.
What did she say?
Let me rewind it.
Yeah, and we should fight for the right for people to say things that we don't even like, right? Would you have a gun on you, or
No.
who would you call?
It's my time to go.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not going to do not.
And I know that it's not popular for me to say that to you guys and people in here, but that's what I believe about the police.
Okay,
And,
thank you. I appreciate it.
thank you
Thank you very
guys
much.
for
She was being condescending at the end.
Okay,
She
I know we're just.
continuing-
I know you
continuing
want
be
to
a bitch.
I know what part of the video you want to focus on. But can I say a couple of things really
No,
quick?
yeah. Let's go for it.
One, the position of police officer. Yes, they're bad police officers. The position of police officers should be viewed as heroes because that's what they're supposed to. Like the way the way they're wording the sentence, the answer is yes. Because that's what they're supposed to. We're not talking about what the reality or what's going on. The literal question is, should they? The police officers, the position. Doesn't say bad people. There's no context about what type of police officers. The position of police officers, should it be revered? Should they be looked as heroes? Should they be in children's shows? Answers to all those questions are yes. Why? Because you want to teach your kids at a certain age, young ages, how to interact with police. Like the good ones, because you're hoping that they're meeting good ones. Obviously, there's other shows that can be geared towards showing a balance of
The other
the
side of
other
it,
side
the
of
negative
things.
side of it.
But there should be police in young shows, yes, that you can call. Like we all had to learn to call 911. Like if we're home alone and somebody's knocking on the door, or a stranger or something. Like we all had to learn these things. So for them to say that, oh, and then she just kind of like. She's not even answering his questions. She's taking away his points by saying things that aren't defensible. Well, I have cops in my family. So does that add any more credence to your opinion about what you're saying? Like this boy didn't. He's calm. He's collected.
Collected, coherent,
he's
reasonable.
Speaking, he's reasonable. The people who are fucking.
Well, he's
up,
the actual teacher in the situation.
Yeah, he really
Yeah.
was.
He's the teacher, and she was just speaking out her ass, like emotionally. Even
The
the other
woman
student
lost
was
her
like, "I'm
control,
glad you
she got
said."
emotional, and she was just like she turned into a donkey, and she was like,
But they're not-
telling him fucking reason after reason, trying to attack him
But
while
they're
he was
not.
attacking the actual situation,
and
being
she's
like,
trying to
no,
corner
but
him.
this is like the context of the situation.
Mhm.
She was like, nope. Literally, the end when she's like, "It's my time to go," and he's like, "So you're just gonna like, you have these systems in place to help you, and you're gonna reject all of them and just accept death."
Off principle.
That's honestly, I guess now let's get into it. That's exactly what I want to talk about because
Off principle.
we have. What?
Did she go to hell?
Does she go to hell? Is that what your question is?
Yes.
See, that's why I want to talk about it because it goes back to the discussion we had last. I don't know specifically what brought that discussion, but I think we talked about on the podcast was I had a friend. We were having a talk about our Second Amendment rights with guns and how if he was in the situation he was getting robbed and potentially killed, he wouldn't defend himself because of his beliefs, and he just I don't know specifically what he believes in, but he wouldn't defend himself, and he literally said verbatim what she said, "It's my time to go." And I associated that to a level of suicide. And John argued saying that you can't say that because blah, blah, blah. I don't remember specifically what your point was, but you say I couldn't say that. But then now we have this teacher.
did?
Yes, you said you can't say that. But now hearing her say that again, it's like I still.
Because my immediate reaction to hearing her say that was, would she go to hell for suicide?
That's why when you said that,
I
I was
want to
like,
hear the
exactly.
podcast you're
That's
talking about.
I got to go and find it then because, yeah.
Because now I don't believe it.
Because
I don't believe I said that now. Honestly speaking, like there had to be more context or something to the situation. Because if you're not fighting for the life, you have to fight. That's the whole purpose. You have to fight for. You have to try and live. If you don't try and live, you just let yourself die. It's different between sacrificing and
Exactly, because you're not sacrificing.
you're not being a sacrifice.
Yeah.
But mentally, like, I don't know.
You're giving up, in my opinion, and that's suicide.
But then also, is there anything to be said for judgment on intent?
I think
When you die,
I think that's what you're
God.
trying to get.
Literally,
I think that's where your argument was
okay.
the intent from
The
God's
intent.
perspective.
Yeah,
Because you weren't doing it with the intention of suicide. You just did it because your belief was, I don't want to do harm to this person, so I'd rather be harm caused to me instead.
Okay.
But that's not sacrifice.
Not
either.
at all.
That's not.
Not at all. So
that's why it still
realistically,
leans
you're
more
wrong.
suicide to
but,
my eyes.
Yeah, but if you thought you weren't committing suicide,
I've heard this argument too from people that are pacifists, and it does make sense. Like at the end of it, like you do maintain your ideology, but at the end of it, your ideology killed you.
Yeah.
Like you
Both.
pushed yourself to the point to where you weren't willing to save your family, to let yourself just die. Like it's like you said, it's not sacrifice.
It's
just-
self-destructive.
it's self-destructive.
And that makes you think, what is your ideology at the end of the day?
I wouldn't say it's self-destructive. No, I
How is
wouldn't go
okay?
that
Help
far.
me understand.
Because you're not an aggressor. Like self-destructive behavior is getting in your own way. You didn't tell the person to pull the gun on you. You didn't create the situation
reason why
for the gun on you.
Okay.
So it's not the word destructive is, you know what I'm saying? They're literally pacifist.
But you're still getting in your own way because you're preventing yourself from survival.
No, you're not protecting
You
yourself.
may not physically be getting yourself in your way, but you're still preventing yourself from protecting yourself. I feel like I'm mincing words.
Well, I mean, we are, but it's important.
No, I feel like I'm trying to find a better way to get the thought across because that's why I feel like it's self-destructive.
So if I attempt to, what if I attempt to try and protect myself, but it still doesn't work out?
How is that self-destructive then?
That's what I'm saying. The intent was the part. That's what I'm saying. So it's like if the intention isn't aggressive, it can't be like their intention isn't to destruct anything. Is my point.
You don't have to be aggressive to be self-destructive, though.
I get what you're saying, but in the situation of a gun being pointed at somebody,
Okay, I got a gun pointed at you right now.
I'm not being self-destructive if I don't reach for my gun.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
There's a layer before that. That's what I'm saying.
No,
it's a
you're
step
right.
after.
You're right. I just can't.
I know what you're trying to get at, but there's a gap that we can't figure out the words for. I'm there with you.
I'm so lost as to that mentality of you literally it's my time to go.
No, you're gonna die.
How do
fucking
you
with me.
how do you know it's your time to go? You just know, like right there, this my time to go. If you just simply just took a quick dip, dodge, duck, dodgeball, you could have I don't know. It's just weird. It just seems like a give up mentality to me.
Actually, let's apply this to other
I
parts
also
of life.
think that like there's an inherent paradox to what she's getting at. So her thing is like because of her ideology, she doesn't respect the police or believe in them in any way, and doesn't think that they're necessary because of our country's history. First of all, we're not the only country to have ever been built on slavery, and I don't think we'll ever be the last one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like China right now is propelling itself through.
I could be
modern
wrong, but I think
slavery.
we also have the shortest history of slavery.
I mean, we're the newest.
Yeah, I mean it's not pretty. Like any way you look at it.
I mean,
Like,
do we
there's
combine
no
our
way
history with the
around
British
it.
history?
And so
Good point.
like we just kind of have to
I would
deal
say
with it
no.
and move on.
Me too.
If we would like the best way of making sure that we never repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Yeah.
The thing about it though is that like you need police because it's a society, and so to get rid of them, I understand that they're going for this motion of like, if we get rid of them, we get rid of our problems. But in truth, when you get rid of police, all we're gonna do is fall into a meritocracy, an even more violent meritocracy, because at that point, we take what we want and we defend ourselves and we revert into tribalism and feudalism, and then we end up in like a state that's like warring Japan, you know, where we're just like in our groups, in our sections, we created our own philosophies to defend ourselves and we pushed in on other groups. And it's like are we trying to revert back to that? Like for there to be no cops, like eventually people want order, they're going to gather, they're going to police themselves, and they're going to use the police to push out outsiders.
100%. We'd form a police. Like if we took away the police,
A militia or something like that.
militias would form.
Yeah.
But to your point, Doc, you made me think of something. She's a hypocrite based off her, like you said, the paradox. She's a hypocrite because she doesn't want to call police because why? They might kill her? That's her whole point.
So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
That's her whole
Exactly,
point.
yeah, that's the
That's her whole
situation.
point.
It's like, cool, you don't
They're
call
gonna-
cops.
Because they're going to kill me?
But somebody else is going to come in and
Kill you.
push you. Yeah, it can kill you, and then you're just going to be like, oh, it's just my time. And it's just like, No, because
I'm
what's
not
going
gonna lie to you. I've had a real
is you're gonna
tough
have to
time
give
not
up your
saying the
liberal
word leftist this
mentality.
entire time we've been discussing. She's
Well,
a
it's
leftist in
like
my eyes. We have
she's gonna have
leftists
to
teaching
give
our
up-
futures.
She's gonna have to give up her ideology, buy a
I'm sure
gun,
she is,
and
but
then
I-
defend herself. And then it's just like
She'd rather die. She clearly said
Yeah.
she'd rather die.
I'm not gonna lie to you. She is probably liberal or left.
No,
but
I really want to make that
yeah,
differentiation.
but every liberal is not doesn't exist anymore. But
I'm
yeah, she in this specific example to me is more, and this is not me being sexist. There's more women in that ideology, or more femininity in that ideology.
The male student also
yeah,
agreed.
but he didn't press. He was agreeing with his teacher.
Because honestly, I have nowhere to back this up because he's a simp in my eyes. He looked like a
You
simp.
know what I'm saying? We're not gonna judge him.
Yeah, we're not gonna judge him.
Well,
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
understood
sorry.
his logic. So his logic was like the cops don't get there fast enough, and that's a valid argument.
That was
Like, you
literally
make
what
the
he said.
call, and then at that point you're in a survival state for the next hour and a half.
That's literally what
You know
he
what I mean?
said. He said if somebody
And
points a
so
gun at you, you're gonna
That does
grab your
make some
phone
sense,
and
and I
call the
understand
cops.
people would defend themselves then,
Fair,
but it's
fair,
like,
fair.
yeah.
No, you're
I
absolutely
feel
right.
like that argument was more grounded in logic than just
Then-
like,
No, no,
fuck 'em, nope,
no,
nope, I'm
not
sit
gonna
down and cross
happen.
my arms
It's
and I'm gonna
my
wait till
time
he
to
shoots
go.
me.
It's my time to go. No, but
Dude.
I associate that with
I'm gonna
women
start saying that from
because
now on.
women will actually be aggressors in situations and not expect repercussions. So there's like
Yeah.
and it's not all women. I'm not trying to categorize them like that, but there's a gap between actual threat assessment.
We said this before, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what's going on. So her just saying, it's my time to go is because she hasn't been in that situation. Because somebody points a gun at her, I bet you she start begging.
You see a whole different side that she didn't know existed.
What happened to your whole argument? Now, if this boy becomes a psychopath, pulls a gun
That's what
at
I
her and
think
says, hey,
too,
let's see
man.
what happens now. What do you want to do? Would you like to call the cops? What do you think she would want to do?
Call the cops.
Okay. That's all I'm saying. I feel it like it's more like I don't have
That's
to.
that's
I
a
don't have to.
valid point that I like. You can't, I guess, push it on to everyone to generalize, but like it is something where it's just like you have a group of people who have grown up
They're protected.
comfortably within a system, and it's like they reject it because it's all they've known. But should they experience life without the system, then who will they become? And I have no idea. Like, for all I know, this woman's like been like,
Because I'll tell you.
I don't know, she's
I'll
out
tell you
like
what.
helped lepers in some country or something like that. I have no idea. But it's just like, but yeah, it's just like when shit hits the fan, like,
And she's
I mean, that's when
she's
you
the
realize who
least
you are,
prepared
or it could
for
be,
shit to
and
hit the
it's
fan
wild.
that way. I'll tell you what. I'm a little prepared. If shit hits the fan, I'm
Honestly,
a little prepared.
I feel like I understand what Doc's trying to say because growing up, I didn't have that. I don't want to say like I naively believed in police, but I don't really think police were as bad as people said they might
Yeah,
be.
you did.
No, I really.
Oh, your dad.
No, wait, what?
It was a belief that. Or you talking about when you're a kid, or older?
Kid.
Okay, never mind. Go for it.
Yeah, I said I didn't really have a negative view on cops. That's why I was trying to say like this naive view that not necessarily all cops are good, but like the bad apples are extremely rare. Like
I'm
yeah,
opposite.
no, I know
Opposite.
exactly. And then I got to college and I had some experience with some cops. It's like, dude, y'all are on a power trip. Like the situation wasn't even that bad, but it's just that tendency that they have to flex their nuts at you. They
You
have to
coddle.
dick measure around you. You have like
You have to coddle
I had
them.
this conversation with you. Whenever you have an interaction with the police officer, you have to coddle their ego. If you don't coddle their ego, it's going to be a shitty situation.
If you've ever had an abusive parent, that's what a bad cop is. Dealing with a bad cop is like. You don't know how they're coming home today. You don't know what to do to stay away from their bad side. You're constantly trying to read the situation and adjust to it so as to not make yourself look like an aggressor. It's like dealing with an abusive parent. It's literally what it's
I was
like.
on super alert. Like I'm reading the facial expressions, I'm reading the body language, I'm reading the tone. I'm like every single breath they take is an aggressive breath. Is like the size, the eye directions, the rolls.
The eye roll. Come on.
You're
now.
reading everything to see like, is this a hostile one? Is this a cool one? Is this a funny one? Is this a
And he can
serious
switch.
one? And you're paying attention to the slightest adjustment to realize, oh fuck, he switched up. Now I got to switch up.
And then I have to be perfect. If I stutter, what if I got a speech impediment? If I stutter, he's not sure about what he's saying.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing. To feel like a cop, when a cop is in your presence, to feel like there's a predator in your presence.
No, you said that for last time, yeah. 'Cause I'll never forget that time when I was with
Like sharks.
I don't say their names, but I was with some buddies of mine. We literally they didn't see us doing it, but we were doing some donuts in the parking lot, and we stopped because we heard some police. We're like, oh fuck, police are coming. So we quickly stopped, went to the where my apartment was, and we parked. Literally 5 seconds right when we're about to get out of the car, 3, 4, 5 squad cars come out of nowhere, circle our car, tell us to don't move. We're sitting there freaking like, what the fuck? They start interrogating us, and one cop comes out of nowhere with an empty beer can, slams it on the front of the car, and says, y'all been drinking tonight, huh? And all of us, almost at the same time,
Laughed.
you literally grabbed that 2 cars over. We watched you grab that can. What are you talking about? It was, that whole situation was infuriating because they had nothing on us. They had no proof we were doing anything bad. And then we found out that the reason why they even circled us like that was because they got a report that someone did a hit and run on a parked car 2 apartments over.
Yeah, I've been surrounded like that twice. Talked my way out of both of them. I had that loud ass.
And then they're
Nissan.
lying to us. Your friend said this. Your friend said that.
Yeah,
I was like,
yep.
I literally out of my mouth. I don't know what my friends are saying, but I'm telling you this is what
Truth.
happened.
The truth is what I'm telling you. I remember one time we came back from it was college too. Came back to school and he was driving my car. I was drunk as shit, dude. I'm telling you, I was drunk as shit. And he was driving the car, and I was underage drinking. So they come and my car's loud as shit. That Nissan, the SER. So he's like, "Ugh." They see us hit it. We're not speeding or nothing, but it's just making so much sound. 2 cop cars pull up on us, and they light us. They put the flashlights in. Whose car is this? It's mine. And they're like, why are you in the passenger seat? And I immediately, like, I don't know what it is. It's only God, dude. I'm like, dude, I drive for a living. Do you drive when you get home after driving your cop car, your squad car all day? And for some reason, that disarmed the fuck out of him. He was like, dude, I don't. I don't drive. He was like, I don't drive. My wife drives all the time because I'm tired of driving all the time. I was like, exactly. So my friend was driving because I'm tired of driving. He was like, oh, well, you guys were causing a distraction. You're making a scene. I said, we parked the car. We parked the car. I just didn't want any more conversation. I didn't want him to smell my breath. I didn't want any of these things to happen.
Yeah.
So we parked the car. He said, I'm just going to write you a citation anyway. So he wrote my friend a citation for causing a scene, but my car was just loud, dude. Like, it was just loud. That was it. And then the other one was in Mississippi, where I got told to leave the state. On my way to Texas, I told you about that. Got surrounded at the Walmart gas station, and God forgive me, but that was the time when they was killing cops and cops was killing people. I forgot what was going on, but it was some weird shit going on, and they killed cops in Texas, I believe. And so they surrounded my car.
Yo, real quick, I'm gonna check out. I gotta go to a concert,
All right,
but
Doc.
I'm gonna let John finish the story after this. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.
Later, Dak. See you next
Later,
time on
Doc.
Fake Deep Thinking, bro.
So I had weed in the car. I just had weed in the car or whatever. And so they pull us over. I put the weed under the thing. I get out the car at the gas station, and they just start questioning me. They're like, oh, did you steal these? Did you steal? We got a call from the Walmart that you look suspicious, da-da-da-da-da. And so I'm looking at them like, you know what? I'm terrified. I literally just said it out my mouth. I said, you know what? I can't even hide no more. I'm terrified right now. And the cops got alarmed. They're like, what? I was like, man, it's so much going on right now. I'm on my way to Texas for South by Southwest. I'm just a college student on my way to Texas trying to drive there, get home safe. I'm scared about what's going on right now. Y'all got 3 cop cars. It's just me and my friend. Like, I'm scared. I don't know what y'all are gonna do. Like, this is my. And so I give them my name. I didn't have my I couldn't find my license. I didn't want to go in the car and open the car and them smell the weed.
Yeah.
So, they ran my name. They couldn't find it for some reason because I guess they kept misspelling it. They were like, "Come on, dude, this is a fake name." I said, "Dude, this is my real full fucking name. I'm Nigerian, dude. Like, this is my name." They find my name in the system. The cop looks at me. The leader looks at me. He's like, "Y'all should probably leave the state." And literally, we got in the car.
What kind of?
My friend was too scared to drive. Gene, I paid
don't
this guy
blame him, bro.
$1,000 to drive me to Texas.
Don't blame
He
him.
got in the car and said, "Dude, I can't." He looked at me, just looked at me and said, "I'll give you the money back. I can't drive." I drove all the way from Mississippi to Texas, just looking at him like he ain't shit. And they followed us for 2 hours.
Really?
Yes. 3 a.m.
I guess to tie it back to the beginning of this conversation, like to that kid's point, there are bad cops out there. I honestly feel like, and I could be wrong, nobody disputes that there are bad cops on there.
100%.
And I feel like I know this for a fact that everyone agrees we need some level of police reform. But for that professor to go on that,
Not even that. To add to your point just before you get there, that wasn't the point of what they were talking about.
not at all.
It wasn't.
But that's what she was trying to go.
Mhm.
Like that's why she kept rambling.
100%.
Because her ideology, that's like Jordan Peterson says, we have a group of people in this world, I would say America specifically to keep, since I'm American, I can't speak for the world, America, that are possessed by their ideologies. They don't even know what they believe in. They don't even understand what they believe in. They're possessed. And that was a clear example of someone possessed by an ideology being taken over by the ideology.
100%. One of my prayers that I say every day is I pray my pride isn't my downfall. And she just, at that point,
That's what happened.
she just stuck to it.
Pride became her downfall, and she ended up getting fired from her job.
Oh, really?
I
She got shot hypothetically, by the way.
hypothetically, yeah. I didn't know. Apparently, it said in the article. I clicked out of it already, but apparently, in the article it said that was her first like teaching gig. I don't know if that was her first class or or first semester in that class. And she
We're hiring all
already.
these woke ass teachers now because of the generation.
That's what
we're about to be 30s, dude.
I had this
That's what's
conversation with
going
my magic group, dude. Universities are no longer universities; they're propaganda machines. You go there to get indoctrinated. You don't go there to get an education. You go there to get indoctrinated.
I would argue they've always been the doctrine. The doctrine has just changed. Before, universities were good ways to get military kids. Before, universities were always good ways. They've always been used
That
in
may be
different
the
ways.
case. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was that way when I went to college. Maybe because I went the sciences route. Like all my classes were literally science. Like you can't indoctrinate people through the sciences. And it's very blatant if it is because it's not talking about science at that point.
When you were in school, I would argue that it's part of this propaganda. It was the beginning of that.
Okay,
I'm
I can
saying
agree to
the
that.
older generation's version would have been
okay.
Uncle Sam wants you.
Okay.
Or, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. There's just always
Okay.
some type of propaganda going. Because it's a university. That's the youngest. You're the most malleable at that
Exactly.
time. You're open to the world.
Literally, you go there to mold your mind.
Exactly. You're just
yeah.
leaving your parents so they can't fortify whatever your beliefs are.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm there with you, though. I'm 100% there with you.
All right. Well, since Doc left us, let's close it out on this last subject that I feel like you and I can have a nice little funny discussion about.
I hate Sarah Silverman for having such a nice rack.
I know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I said it last podcast, and I still stand by it. That's the only thing I like about Sarah Silverman because she is not funny to me. Her voice is super annoying. Her attitude and demeanor is so annoying. But when she did that one video for Naked for Votes, man, her tits looked nice.
Bouncing baby boys. You feel me?
All right. So let's not get down that hole again. Let's go down this one. So.
Get down that hole.
So Sarah Silverman has her own podcast, and she heard about Caitlyn Jenner's short little interview. I think some journalist, I forgot where the journalist was from, caught Caitlyn Jenner going to her car after, I think, walking her dog or a dog park. I could be wrong, but either way, she was with her dog, and she was going to her car, and they asked Caitlyn about trans and sports. What?
Caitlyn the lesbian.
Sure. They asked her about trans and sports. And
It's important to this
she
topic.
pretty
It is important to this topic.
I'm sure you'll tie it back. Listen up for the tie back. And they asked Caitlyn about trans and sports, and she's pretty much said that trans girls shouldn't play in women's sports. It's
100%.
it's unfair. And so then Sarah Silverman, her podcast, pretty much accused her of being transphobic. So let me see if I can find the clip real quick of Sarah Silverman going on her little rant, and then let's react. This is a screenshot of it. That is not what I want. Let me go to Twitter because it's definitely on Twitter. All right, so here's the clip.
Trans girl.
Let me rewind it and start over. Here we go.
Caitlyn Jenner saying trans girls should not play girls' sports. Caitlyn, you're a woman, right? A trans girl is a girl.
Nope.
She should have the same rights as cis girls.
Sure.
If you think a trans girl,
Rights are for people.
think a
Yeah.
trans girl-
What?
What about tall girls?
What a dumb argument.
That's what I said. Rights are people or for people.
Boys in high school who are
It doesn't matter. You're a person.
Yeah.
teammates have already hit puberty and are shaving. Why don't you just have co-ed sports divided by weight or height?
What a dumb argument.
This is so dumb.
You're dumb.
Legislating this shit without one single example of how this plays out.
That's false. Exactly.
What?
She's an idiot. She's an idiot.
Not one example.
Worrying about girls' sports. Believe me, not. I think there are better ways to worry about girls' sports.
You'd kill. Okay.
This is not worrying about. This is not what that is.
Has anybody seen the movie Joanna Man?
Concern for girls.
Love that movie.
Oh, okay.
Transphobia, full stop.
She's calling a transphobia.
Hey, I guess black people can be racist then, huh?
Dude, I can't stand Sarah Silverman. She's an idiot. To my opinion, I think she's an idiot.
Jewish right now and having the most recognizable Jewish names be Weinstein and Epstein.
Oh, now it's about her. Now it's about her. I can't stand her, dude. I think she's fucking trash. God forgive me.
I think that last one was a joke, so I'll ignore it. First and foremost, these are the things I wanted to say. Caitlyn Jenner is an Olympic gold medal winning athlete for men. Now, he's won amongst men. So his point of view isn't that of just a transsexual or a man or a woman. It's that of an athlete. He performed at that level.
That's why he has a
And he's-
recognizable name.
And he's seen it.
Olympics
Olympic
medals.
gold. He was on fucking Wheatie boxes. So, like,
I gotta take a quick breath.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's deeper than just her talking about, oh, trans, this. And then, like, Eugene, we don't even have to sit here and talk about it. Are there examples, dude? Serena Williams has come out and said it. We see the UFC fighters or whatever was going
Weightlifting,
on.
track, all
weightlifting,
these
track.
records. Even that one tranny in the UFC who's destroyed this
Destroyed
girl's
it.
face.
I'm telling you. So,
I
like,
can't believe she said that.
we don't have
Moronic.
to. We literally
And
don't
there's
even
actual
need to.
lawsuits going on too, which is why she's like the fact she said that shows that she didn't do any fuck. Goes back to what I literally said a few minutes ago. When someone becomes possessed by their ideology, again, a perfect example of someone possessed by their ideology, not trying to understand
Understand
what's
the
going on.
context.
Exactly.
And to tie it back in, Caitlyn's a lesbian. That motherfucker's consistent. Let me tell you what. Basically, what he told us, all Caitlyn has told us was, bitch, I like to dress like women. I want to feel like a
If
woman.
anything, she's a drag queen. So hold
But
on.
everything else has been consistent.
Real quick for context, so we get the full discussion. Let me go to the clip of Caitlyn answering the question about trans sports. I still can't believe she's running for office in California.
What?
That's still mind blowing to me.
Who is?
Caitlyn is? You didn't know that? She's running for I think, what was it, governor? In
Governor?
California? I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Here you go. Right here. Boom. When I'm governor.
Governor.
Yeah. She's running for governor. You didn't hear that? Here it is. Here's the clip. Boom.
Yo, this is a murderer.
What?
You forgot she killed people? Car accident? And then tried to sue him? I can't wait. I can't. I hope she racing against her dirty dog.
Dude, this is why I don't think. Oh, why they gotta put this picture?
Dog.
All right, they got a stupid ad play. Let the ad play, and then I'll show the clip. Just
Dog.
for- So at least we're fair. So we listened to the first. Probably should have watched this first and then listened to Sarah Silverman. But it's literally like probably a 30-second clip. Like it's one question: should girls play in?
People be reasonable about one thing and then totally lunatics about another thing. It's wild.
I don't that.
Like
I
she
feel
said
like-
what she said, right? About trans stuff.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Cool. And then she said, I want to run for governor. Because you were a Kardashian.
Here we go.
Look at this nigga.
Question of fairness. That's why I oppose biological boys who are trans competing in girls' sports in school. It just isn't fair. And we have to protect girls' sports in our school. But if someone transitions and now identifies as a girl, isn't it delegitimizing their identity to prevent Have a good day.
Boom. I mean, the question is fair. Doesn't it delegitimize the fact that you're saying that there's no difference between a trans girl and a girl? A girl is a girl. That's what you're trying to say. That's Sarah Silverman's point, which is fair. It's a fair point. But the reason it's stupid is because,
They're different.
no, you're wrong on both levels.
Okay, help me out. Help me out then.
You're wrong. Trans girls and girls are not the same.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So you're wrong there, and therefore you're automatically wrong about them competing in sports. But Caitlyn Jenner is hypocritical here because she's trying to be right on one level and wrong on the other. So she's wrong.
What do you mean? She only made a statement about the competing in fairness. He didn't answer the.
But
she
no,
didn't answer
but
the,
you know
second
where
point.
you know where Caitlyn stands with this. She's been on Oprah. She's been on all these shows.
Fair.
She stands with
I'm just trying
trans
to.
girls
I'm trying
are
to argue what
girls.
was given to us in this moment, but
No,
I never share.
Trans girls are girls. That's what she believes. That's what she said. Protect girl sports.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
I hear what you're saying.
so like
It's hypocritical.
this whole thing is just a mess.
This goes back to the points we said over and over and over again, which is why we got Loki make a shirt about it. The snake eating itself.
And we should put the snake instead of an infinity logo. We should put it in a gender symbol. So
We're gonna get so much hate for that. Cancel for that. But that would honestly be really funny.
that'd be a dope ass shirt.
I don't know if we had anything else to say because anything without this, just honestly me being a hater at this
Yeah, I'm about
point.
to say I ain't trying to
I got nothing
get
but
canceled.
yeah, I got nothing positive to say. All right, y'all. I think that's enough fake deep thinking for today.
Wasn't even too deep.
What?
We didn't even have to go too deep.
Yeah, we did it. It's big.
Look at
Spoke for itself.
logical.
Make sure you follow our Twitter at Podcast FDT. Follow our YouTube page, Fake Deep Thinking. Leave a like, a comment, and share. Especially share because that helps us grow. See y'all next time on Fake Deep Thinking.
We're gonna call this episode Real Logical Thinking.
Peace.